What? What'd you expect? The intro? My Poppy Playtime intro? I know, I expected it too. Do you want me to play it? I mean, I can play it if you guys want to see it. I read your comments. I know some of you guys like it, but I don't want to play it just yet. I'll wait. Until you guys learn patience, I'm going to play the intro, okay? Okay, now. Kidding. Wait. No. Nope. Not yet. Okay, now. What is up, Poppy fans in the Ring Army? My name is Nized, Anthony, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm bringing you all another Poppy Playtime Chapter 4 video, but I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm going to go over some of your comments that you have been leaving, suggesting feedback, and some of your opinions of what they should add to Chapter 4. And I gotta say, you guys have really good ideas. Of course, before we begin, if you are new here to the channel and are a fan of Poppy Playtime, make sure to leave a like on the video to show support and to make it reach out to more Poppy fans out there. And why not subscribe to the channel to join the Ring Army and to not miss any Poppy Playtime news. Make sure to click that notification bell as well. Thank you, and let's get right into the video. First of all, shout out to everybody in the comment section. I do read your comments, don't worry. I see how you guys feel about the new updates and the chapter, and it shows that you guys are really big fans of Poppy Playtime, so that is very awesome. So I've seen some comments about you guys leaving suggestions and feedback about what they should add to Chapter 4 or what they should fix. The first comment being here, how to fix Chapter 4. Give Pianosaurus his own section, give Yarnaby a better chase. Now, we all know the situation with Pianosaurus right now. I made a video on it, by the way. If you guys want to go check that out, I'd really appreciate it. People are very upset on how Pianosaurus was treated. I feel the same way. I feel like he should have gotten his own section or his own chase at least. Maybe in a future chapter or even Project Playtime. I love how you guys really did enjoy that Project Playtime idea I had, that they should add him to that game at least, you know? So Pianosaurus did in fact deserve his own segment. And to give Yarnaby a better chase, I mean, his chase is fine in my opinion, but it's just too short. It doesn't feel as impactful as, for example, Dog Days. Dog Day, he was like very menacing and you can hear the stomps and the screen shakes a little bit. Yarnaby, there's nothing. It's just, you know, frantic, you know, running. So it's like, I don't know, I don't really see it as impactful as Dog Days or any other chasers actually. You guys already know my suggestion about Yarnaby, how they should add stomping, shaking effects to the screen when he's running behind us. I still don't know why he just combusts into fire. Like, I read you guys' comments like I said, but I do not know as well. It's just it's funny to be honest. I find it that completely funny. This guy says they need to change that running animation. Yeah, he's talking about the doctor's animation. I do agree in a little bit. I find it goofy. I personally like the animation because it's funny. It's not that menacing, but I do know that people don't like it because of how goofy it is. The one thing I do suggest that mob should do for that section, that doctor section, is to fix the AI so that the clones don't caught onto each other, you know? That does kind of ruin the immersion in my opinion, but I'm very glad that they're fixing the doctor section, but they could fix a little bit more. Like, for example, the running animation. I do kind of agree. I would just fix the AI in my opinion. This guy actually gave a little fun fact. Not only on the hallway, but random monitors that you can find can also show his eyes. But people missed it because it only shows for a second. They should patch it to make it longer. This is gonna make the doctor get more screen time. I did not know that random monitors show the eye. I took that as the main idea that they had for the doctor in general, but I personally didn't see it because, you know, and apparently it only shows for like a second, so it's pretty easy to miss. So when you see monitors when you play now, it should showcase the doctor's eye. Okay, interesting. Thank you for that fun fact. This guy says, I love the cutscene, really makes it seem complete. The only thing is that they need to make the scream sound much clearer with the subtitles. I can't tell he's screaming. Yeah, I do agree. Even before this update, we couldn't tell that he was dying because the audio was very loud and we can't tell when he was screaming or not. But hopefully as time goes on, they will fix the doctor a little bit more to improve that whole segment anyway. But I do agree that we need much clearer audio from the doctor to show that he's actually dying in that section. I do agree. This guy suggested idea not for the doctor segment but for the safe haven. Now they gotta add side quests in safe haven and all. I never really thought of that actually. I don't know if Mob Entertainment has the budget or they're not big enough yet to add like a lot of challenges during the game. I mean, it would be cool to actually explore the safe haven even more and to complete little quests along the way. I mean, why not, right? Make it fun, you know? This guy agrees with my statement about Yarnaby Yarnaby's death. Exactly. If you don't see a body, it's not dead. That's the rule for horror games. Exactly. If I don't see a dead body of a character, they're not dead. I said the same thing about Huggy, and look at him. It turns out he's alive. This guy says, my idea is that Yarnaby's death should be a cutscene. I can see why. I know the first time I played chapter 4, I kind of missed his death because I started putting my hand on the scanner and I didn't even look back. I didn't even know Yarnaby was catching on fire, you know? So I do agree that it should be a cutscene as well, but I think that this should make it more clear that Yarnaby is, you know, still behind us and that he's about to combust into flames. By the way, I do read your comments and I did see that the doctor or the clone that was on a hook going towards me was the one-shot bot, so thank you guys for the clarification. This guy left a huge suggestion. This is an improvement, but as he mentioned, one of the robots end up hitting you in the cutscene, which is a bit distracting, as I can imagine this is because they didn't change the AI and therefore didn't account for the fact that one of the enemies would reach the player if they can't move during the segment. Other than that, the cutscene helps a lot. As for Pianosaurus, I thought the smiling critters already got the reputation in chapter 3, and you even see a lot of docile ones in the shelter of chapter 4, so I personally think that they should just swap Pianosaurus with one of the encounters just to have the lights go out in the room so his glowing piano keys can be used for a 10 stealth section, and that will already bump this chapter by a point or two in my book. Now, I do agree that Pianosaurus should get swapped, or should have got swapped with the Nightmare Critters. If you guys didn't know, the Nightmare Critters were actually created back in July, so they weren't even a thing until like halfway through the year. So I feel like they just thought of the Nightmare Critters just for marketing. To be fair, they did have an impact on the chapter, but I still feel like they should have gone with the more original approach with Pianosaurus instead of trying to bring back that charm or reputation of the critters. But I do feel that people would have loved Pianosaurus more. This guy says if the bots were animated in that cutscene, it would look better, but it's still good. I do agree, in the cutscene they should have been animated with their own animation instead of the AI one, but I still kind of find it cool, but I can second that they need their own animation in the cutscene as well. This guy asks a question about Yarnaby's death. Still don't know how Yarnaby gets set on fire. Wouldn't it make more sense to shoot him with a flare gun while he is dangling on the hook? It would be so much better if we got to shoot Yarnaby with the flare gun to make him go up in flames instead of just seeing him just randomly explode. And there has to be a little time limit before he gets set free from the hook and then he kills us. That would be so much better. This guy leaves a big suggestion as well. They should do either on or the other for the Pianosaurus. One, they make a boss fight where you drop down and then it's probably going to be a dodge and weave mind flare attack. When the boss fight ends, it ends with Pianosaurus about to kill us and then Doey stops him. I do think that everyone agrees that Pianosaurus should have been a chase or even a little boss fight and then Doey saves us at the last second. Two, they probably save Pianosaurus for chapter 5 because some toys may have duplicates. Yeah, that's a little theory I have going on right now. I don't think that was the real Pianosaurus. It could have been, but I think there's more band members that look like him, so he might be able to come back. I'm typing this because people think that we should be grateful to even see him. I hope you know he was the only one I was hyped up to see. Tell me the last time you weren't excited to see a freaking dinosaur try to murder you. I do feel you there, buddy. I do feel you there. This guy says if they can add a cutscene, then they can add at least a chase scene for Pianosaurus. See, a lot of us fans agree that Pianosaurus needs a chase scene at least. Mob, come on. Take notes for a future chapter. Come on. Come on. This guy says the animation needs work. His run looks so stupid still, but it's still a good improvement. I believe many fans don't like the AI's animation. I'm one of the fans that does enjoy it because of how goofy it looks. I just wish they can improve the AI, you know? Alright, so that's what I wanted to cover today. A lot of you guys have very good suggestions, and I do enjoy reading your guys' feedback. Again, shout out to everybody who does comment on my videos. I see every single one of you guys. I really do appreciate your time. Anyways, if you did enjoy the video, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe to join the Ring Army. My name is Nized, and I'll speak to you guys on the next run.